Smoke. It's like states. That shit looks so.
I'm not gonna lie, yo.
good.
Watching the Katakuri and Luffy fight animated, it's just so unbelievable. Honestly, because Luffy got hit so much, bro.
Yeah, I know.
When you're reading it in the manga, it's not as impactful.
It's so funny when people are like, when like fucking you hear people like Theory and like people say like, oh, Katakuri was just underwhelming. It's like, dude, Katakuri literally was smashing Luffy in the entire fight.
Katakuri was whooping his ass.
Dog, I'm talking about like Luffy got beat so fucking much. I'm like, this doesn't even make sense anymore.
Like, I know. I was saying that at the beginning of the fight.
Like,
it doesn't make any sense.
You'd be like, bro, this nigga's trash.
It doesn't make any
so
sense
wild
how
to me.
Survived all that shit.
It was insane, just the shit Katakuri was doing, from his Willow Mochi to fucking he was like playing with him. Literally, like Luffy couldn't get a hit in on him. He's hitting him every time. This is after the Meridian and Gear 4th, and it's like, I was like, like the anime just makes it so much more crazy that he was getting hit that entire time. Like one of his eyes were like closed the entire time.
Yeah, bro. I was like, look at this nigga face.
Hey, you know what kind of pissed me off when I was like watching the fight today. So I watched it again, and like when Katakuri did the burning mochi or whatever, like why doesn't Luffy use the Red Hawk more? Like as a I feel like it's an attack that he should use more.
He just got to throw his arm. He just got to throw his arm back. That's all.
Yeah. If you have to throw your arm back, that's winding it up.
I guess Matt
too.
I guess Matt is like using it in a situation like that. It's kind of exaggerated. You know what I'm saying? Like for you to get a hit in with that on like a top tier opponent. Like the only way they could have hit Doflamingo was with the instant transmission.
Okay, well look, this is what I'm saying though, right? Like as he's getting better with observation hockey, he should be able to plan his attacks.
Okay, I understand that. I agree with that. Yeah, so when Katakuri uses an attack, like get it ready.
Yeah, like get it, and then he's like jumping through like how whenever Katakuri he started throwing out all the attacks and stuff, and then Luffy started dodging them. You know what that reminded me of? It reminded me of the first time that we saw Luffy really like just showing off his observation hockey whenever he was going against Hody Jones, when Hody Jones was sending out the water shots, and then he like starts he was like running in towards him, and then remember how he threw back his arm. The bullet, the exact attack that I'm talking about, and he like made his arm weave in and out through the bullets as well. So it's like, come on, bro. I just feel like and this is my gripe with Oda, like as far as his fights, they're underwhelming in the sense of like Luffy. Like Luffy just takes a whole bunch of punishment, and then he comes back. And then he comes back with this big ass attack.
Yeah, but I think it's like meant to be used as like a finishing blow or like a big blow, kind of like how in WWE they don't use their like finisher move every single time. It's like I don't think you just can spam Red Hawk.
Bro, Red Hawk is not a finishing move anymore. Red Hawk is like that's pretty much.
If he's like in Gear 4th, then no. But if he's,
it's like in video games you got the super attacks where it's like 1 bar, 2 bar. I think it's kind of a 2 bar attack. It's kind of like Thor, Elephant Gun.
And also, you gotta remember,
at the beginning of the time skip,
it's a 1 bar attack in Jump Force.
I mean,
I think at the beginning of the time skip, like whenever we started learning more about Luffy, it was probably a 2 bar attack. It was probably a 3 bar attack. But as we're going deeper and deeper into the New World, you telling me that he's only going to be able to use a Red Hawk 1 time in a fight?
I'm not saying he's not.
You also got to remember, like. You got to remember though, from a writing perspective, you can't just be having Luffy spamming Red Hawks. That would make it look so boring.
He used 1 Red Hawk versus Katakuri.
It's gonna turn into like Fairy Tale where that dude uses the same damn move.
It's like fucking. Why doesn't fucking what's his name from Bleach just spam Getsuga Tensho?
No, it's not. Look, okay, look at it like this, right? He used Grizzly Magnum to finish off Caesar Clown, right?
Right.
Sure.
Look at how much he's using that attack. Look at how much he uses that attack.
Well, yeah. The thing is, he tried Red Hawk versus Katakuri. Did he not?
He used it at the.
And Katakuri blocked her like a regular punch.
Okay, but we're deep off into the fight now.
Yeah.
This is what I'm saying. Like,
listen,
he
I
would
understand
be
what
able
you're
to pull
saying,
it
Matt,
off.
but at the same time, like, it doesn't matter what the fuck Luffy used until he used Snake Man because he didn't fucking hit Katakuri anyways. Like,
Bro, he did
Katakuri
hit
that
him.
entire
Stop,
fight.
bro. Fruit, stop with the bullshit, bro. He was just hitting him this last episode. What are you talking about?
Well, I haven't watched the episode. I'm going off the manga. I don't know.
Well,
No,
in the manga, the same thing had happened.
Yeah, it's
Wait,
like the
when?
panels where they're showing them going back and forth, and like Luffy's getting a few hits, Katakuri's getting a few hits.
Yeah,
This is like after the
I remember
In the manga, this is
himself.
after. This is when he used Grill
After the
Mochi.
stab.
When he used
Yeah,
Grill
I
Mochi.
don't remember him
Grill
even
Mochi.
hitting it until
Yeah.
what's called
I know,
he messed
and
up his tea time.
I know in that chapter, Grill Mochi. That's when he got a kick in or something. Like he did something. He came
Yeah,
back
I remember
after.
Luffy got like a punch or two, but I don't think that he ever like got anything like crazy. Because I remember it kind of being like the Mary End. I don't remember. I haven't read the fight in forever, but I remember Luffy got like a few hits in, and then it went back to normal, and then that's when he pulled out Snake
That
Man.
nigga was looking like Bronner.
Yeah, so like for instance, after the Gear 4th and Merienda thing, they had probably like 10 hours of Luffy getting his ass whipped. Or like 9 hours. Not probably 10 hours. And after the Grill Mochi, then it went to a back and forth a little bit. And then Flampe kind of intruded. He got stabbed.
But yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Before the stab wound, that entire time he didn't hit Katakuri with a single punch after the Mary End.
The implication was that the reason why he was getting his ass whooped so much is because Flampe was interfering the entire fight, or not the entire fight, but like a little bit after. I guess he got out of gear.
That's
the interpretation.
Luffy was consciously dodging Flampe's shots. It's that him and Katakuri were moving so fast that they couldn't hit him, but it wasn't like he was doing it like on purpose. I feel like,
but
like
Luffy. See, I don't know. I don't agree with that because he was sensing the darts whenever she was.
Yeah, but
after he got hit once.
Yeah, he sensed that. Yeah. That's the thing. Where with,
but they were saying like they're moving so fast we can't hit them. They can't hit him anyway. They were literally just moving so fast when they were just fighting. I don't even think they realized, because even Katakuri said I didn't even notice them. I didn't even notice one of her needles, and I didn't notice them there.
I think because she has it's a silent needle.
It's a silent needle. And it also says that she's able to mask her presence. Right. In the anime, she says like I forgot that I was able to. Not I forgot, but she was like, he doesn't notice me because I'm able to hide my presence. So even when hockey, you can't censor.
Yeah. So the thing is, the anime is trying to portray that Luffy was able throughout the fight. Luffy's getting better with observation hockey, and that's why he was able to keep up with Katakuri towards the latter stages of the fight.
Yeah, Matt, you even see my bad. Go ahead, bro.
Now I was saying, which it doesn't do the fight justice because it's just something like that should not just be, I'm gonna close my eyes and think about what my mentor said and just do it. Because the thing is, he was under so much pressure. It's just like, bro, he took so many hits at that time.
I will say that the anime definitely portrayed the like his observation hockey developing in the fight way better than the manga did.
It did.
Yeah. I'm not
better.
caught up on the manga or on the fight. I watched probably 4 or 5 episodes.
Bro, they made
the anime makes it look like he's actually seeing the future, especially in this last episode. Like Katakuri did some Mochi chestnut attack.
Yeah.
And like Luffy saw the attack form and like the attack hit, and then the anime showed it happen.
The problem with future fight,
he is seeing the future.
Yeah, some people saying that he only
really
senses it,
confusing.
but what he does is he can sense your emotion, because really at one point hit him, he said, I was masking my presence. How did you sense me? Luffy said, it felt like you kind of smiled. But he also is seeing the future. He is, I agree that he is.
Remember whenever they were talking about it, I think there's like 2 different forms of Kimbo Shoku hockey. I think there's the kind where you're able to kind of like Fujitori's, where Fujitora is able to sense everybody around him and things like that. So you're able to sense people's feelings and stuff. And then there's the intent. And then there's the another type like Katakuri's, where it's like just based on prediction, movement, things of that nature.
Luffy has both, honestly, at this point.
It seemed they like, because if you like follow Luffy, or just based off like Luffy's character, how he interacts with people, it makes sense as to why his observation hockey is like that. Like he's just able to sense like people's natural feelings and stuff, and that's why he always knows exactly who to fight. Like, remember whenever Nami said that about him in Ina's lobby,
Oh yeah.
She's like, Luffy just always knows who to fight. It doesn't matter, how it gets mixed up in the shuffle. He just knows. Then.
Bro, let me find out that this is going to be an actual One Piece discussion. And yes, last time was like the group discussion was a Grove one. They just swap places.
I don't know. Is
this even part of the show?
Yeah, I mean, we're recording it. We'll see where it goes. I mean, I was just like, the anime is just, I think it's doing a great job of portraying Luffy's growth, but it's just, the anime is also showing how much punishment Luffy actually took.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think that there's anyone that can. I don't think there's any justification that anyone can give me to tell me that fight wasn't pretty bullshit. To be honest.
Yeah, it's just I wish that he wasn't getting pummeled the way he was throughout the fight, and then at the end, all of a sudden, it's like he can pull it out. It's just, man.
Which is why I said he could have got more offense.
Let him go. Like that's what happened at the end. It's like if Brago, like if you play Smash, right? I never played Smash a day of my life, and I'm like, I could beat you in Smash. You're like, hell no, you can't. So we play like all fucking day, right? And it's like, let's say we got 1,000 matches in, and you're like, all right, you good? I'm like, nah, I'm gonna keep playing. At some point, you're gonna decide, all right, this nigga never gonna stop. I'm not gonna keep playing this nigga forever. So I might let him catch the dub, and then that's it. And that's what Katakuri did. It's like he realized Luffy wasn't gonna get up. They was gonna keep doing the shit. And it's like, nigga, good. I respect it. Like you keep getting back up.
If you can take 11, you said 1,000. If you can take 1,000 losses and keep going,
you deserve a dub.
You deserve
a dub.
At that point, I'm just gonna let you get the win.
I mean, I think more so it's not just Katakuri letting him go, but Luffy earned his respect.
Yeah.
And look, y'all know another thing, y'all are talking about this the Red Hawk is a 2-bar attack. Y'all don't remember when this motherfucker did the Red Hawk rifle to Don Chinjao? Why doesn't he add this Red Hawk element to like more of his attacks?
It's coming.
I think that's gonna happen.
It's coming.
I feel like he's gonna add that to Gear 4 shit too.
Yeah, it's coming.
But this is the thing. Okay, look.
I think it's slowly.
But Matt, y'all are saying that it's coming.
Right.
Look, Gear 4th, adding that to a Gear 4th attack is like that. Then that would be like real 2 bars, real 3. Exactly.
So here's the thing.
Real Mochi level.
Well, let's think about Gear Red Hawk, how it works, right? So he has to throw his arm back and kind of get some momentum, use arm and hockey, and come forward with the Red Hawk. I think it'd be a lot more difficult to do that in Gear 4th, just because of how that attack is. The retraction is not as exaggerated as like his regular punches. You see what I'm saying? It's like his regular punches, he's throwing his arm all the way back for Red Hawk. Then he comes forward with the Gear 4th, like Kangun punches like that. He's just retracting it into his arm and then coming back out. For him to use Red Hawk on a punch like that, he would have to like gain more control and more understanding of observation or armament in a way which probably after Katakuri, he probably can. So I expect to see something like that versus Kaido.
Yeah, my whole thing was just like,
I think it's kind of like 2K. You know, like 2K takes a while to kind of like, it's obvious shit they should put in the game, but then they put it in like the next year and they put one thing after the other. I think that's what Oda's doing with like Luffy's attacks.
I mean, see, look, and I understand that. And like, obviously the Red Hawk, like the element of Red Hawk, however the fuck Luffy does that, the vulcanization, whatever people theorize, obviously that shit would be way more devastating in Gear 4th, and it seems to be.
Yeah. I feel like he should be able to do that with Snake Man since his arm is stretching.
It would be used more efficiently in Gear 4th, right? And Corey, you're right. He should be able to, but the thing is that he like, bruh, it's like.
Which Gear 4th are we talking about? You talking about like Bound Man?
Any Gear 4th technique.
Probably not Tank Man.
Tank Man, I don't think you can get away with that.
Hey,
why wouldn't you be able to do it?
Because Tank Man is more like, because Tank Man, he don't really got that much speed in it. It's more like power. And the Red Hawk, you need speed.
Yeah,
or else it's going to come out too slow, and and the higher ups can dodge. That's why.
Yeah, I don't know, like using a red, unless he's like.
But it makes sense with Snake Man, and then with Bound Man, he's more like his muscle is more compact, So if he were to go all the way back out there and then come back to the Red Hawk, would it come out as like, what would be the point of Bound Man?
I think it would be overkill if he used it in Gear 4th on like every attack. I'm saying like, okay, we already saw a different rendition of Red Hawk with the rifle. Why can't he add it to basic attacks? Like, so obviously adding Red Hawk to the pistol, that's the Red Hawk.
Then I think it comes with time because.
Come on, bro.
But look, time. Because think about it. Luffy doesn't even use armament haki on every single one of his attacks right now.
Yeah,
it depends on who he's fighting.
I think it's a progression thing because like you don't want this thing to be using fire in every attack like he has a mirror on me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, I mean, he has to he has to figure out how to bridge the gap in power, bro. Like, bro, by the time that he gets to Akainu, bro, Akainu is gonna be doing grilled mochis with every attack.
But he's
like,
I don't think
it's gonna be a grilled ass with a whole bunch of other.
I don't think that's his fight. I don't think that's his fight though. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
well, okay. Look, it's not even him. I'm just saying the top tiers in One Piece, bro. They're gonna be rocking attacks like grilled mochi, like it's nothing.
But then Luffy's gonna be having like Kongan,
I mean, to be
like
fair,
it's nothing.
I'm not saying that Katakuri is
bro. Kongan is devastating, bro.
I mean, Katakuri's pretty top tier. Like, I mean, he's probably not Admiral level, but he's like pretty much right there.
He's close.
Yeah, and the enemies are only gonna get stronger, which is my point.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying like it's not like it's gonna be like that much of a fucking leap.
Luffy's gonna find his own way. Like I don't think fire is, it's cool. It's a cool attack and homage to Ace, but I don't think it's gonna be that many more fire attacks.
Well, it seems like he has a little element thing going on with some of his attacks.
Yeah,
whenever he got off the time skip, with the Thor, and then with the Red Hawk. So it's like I wish Oda would delve more into that. He's going to. Bruh.
In time. I think so.
I mean, I feel like the entire point of the Katakuri fight was to like give Luffy ideas on how he has to improve.
Yeah.
His Devil Fruit specifically.
I think it will.
I mean, even with the Conqueror's Haki in the anime, it makes it seem like Conqueror's Haki makes the attacks do extra damage. Like it's like when you guys watched this last episode, the one that played, it's gonna be like, well, the one before last, it's gonna be like, what the fuck? It's like
I saw the clip of that. I saw the clip. Yeah, that shit looked clean. Wild.
Yeah, that A68.
That's how it should be.
It really that's dope. Hopefully, like I can't wait to watch it. Hopefully, that's the case where Conqueror's Haki does factor into these things as you get, in a higher tier. That's why the top tiers were so worried about it. I mean, because right now it's just not explained.
Yeah, this is just like me guessing. Maybe it's like one of those things because before like this fight, a lot of people were wondering why Luffy doesn't use observation haki in everything he does, right?
Right.
So maybe this is like a fight where he improves his observation haki to the point where it comes like it's instinctual, so it is being used all the time. And then his next fight is going to be where it's like armament haki is used like basically every single time. Because even till now, he doesn't use armament haki on every single one of his like punches. Or
I think he's going to fight someone to the point where he has to level up his armament haki.
Yeah, hopefully. And then it's going to go to like King's Haki. That's just like me with my headcanon though.
Yeah. I remember fucking having an argument with someone after the whole Katakuri fight, and I'm glad that they went more into it because of the fucking what Quiley was saying. Like they show that he's actually improving his observation haki because a lot of people said that fucking Luffy pretty much learned nothing from that fight. I thought that was really dumb. But
Luffy learned a lot. Obviously, he learned a lot, and we're gonna see we've already seen it. I think in Wano how he's been handling things. I think as far as the fights, I think he's been a lot more decisive, right? He hasn't been bullshitting. Like he got like the dudes that were chasing Otama out the way real quick. He got Hold'em out the way real quick. Who else? Who's the sumo wrestler?
Yeah.
He got him out the way. That's what I'm saying. Luffy been taking care of niggas in Wano. Then he ran into Kaido.
Yeah, and then he got taken care of real quick.
You know what I'm saying? But that's the thing is, I'm not mad at that, and I don't think that's an accurate representation of like where they are as far as strength, because Luffy.
The one shot you talking about?
The thing is, Luffy, the first time he fights everyone, he loses. Yeah. Everyone, he gets owned in some way. Every top tier he fights the first time, he gets caught off guard in some way. In which, damn, you're like, how the hell Luffy gonna beat him? Like the first time Luffy fought Rob Lucci. You're like, yo, this nigga, he got his ass beat.
Like, he couldn't even damage him, right? Because he had what's that? What's one of the abilities the CP9 had?
He had finger bullet in that nigga.
The one that makes your body hard.
Tekai.
Yeah. And when he first used that, and then he's like, I can use it while moving.
Beating his ass, and that's not even talking about Crocodile, and then how Doflamingo whoop his ass. Like,
Crocodile killed that nigga like 5 times.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, so that's why like the Kaido thing. I'm not even worried about that because the next time Luffy fights this nigga, it's gonna be completely.
He gonna get dropped again, but then the third time,
I think it's gonna be a double team.
Yeah. I think it's gonna be 3 of them.
I'm trying to figure out how, like,
it got to be more than 3.
How much, like, we seen Big
3.
Mom this soon. I'm trying to figure out when she's gonna come back in again, because like this is a way to like get her off screen.
Just for a little bit. But
I'm saying, like, when the hell is she gonna come back again? Because that's kind of wild.
I think probably like
a lot of people are saying that Katakuri and like a few other people are on a boat on like the other side of the island. I don't think that's true.
I think Katakuri, Cracker,
I would hope, but I don't think so either. Fruit.
The danger with this,
Cracker and Snack are back.
The danger with that is that would Big Mom leave her territory unprotected?
That's what I was just about to say.
I think 3 sweet commanders at the crib, like Snack, Katakuri, and Cracker. And I think like all she brought with her was like Smoothie and then all the other topics.
So the fact that Blackbeard has wind of this, is this a time for him to move?
Nah, he probably doing some other shit. That's probably what Shanks was talking to him about, talking to the Gorosei about, because he probably about to do some other world building shit.
He knows about this shit though. He knows that Big Mom was about to go to Wano. I think he would move her and take her territory.
Because Katakuri, Cracker, and Snack ain't stopping the Blackbeard pirates.
I think Blackbeard will come in at the last second
and probably take his fruit.
And take Kaido's fruit. I think that's what's gonna happen.
I hope that doesn't.
Like I said, I think it would be dope if Katakuri is already on Wano, just waiting. For the signal, Katakuri, Cracker, all those boys just ready to go. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think it would make sense for like what we know about the Yonko and just the stalemate that they have. I mean, obviously right now Big Mom doesn't give a damn about that, and she's going to Wano for Luffy no matter what. But just Big Mom leaving her territory unprotected.
She never left before.
I mean, Kaido said it himself though. Like, if you let her get on the island, it's going to be an all-out war.
Right.
Is Big Mom really going to have an all-out war versus Kaido's crew without her fucking strongest commander and Cracker?
I don't think
so. So will Big Mom be just used as like, okay, we got her to fuck up out of here. We got her to fuck up out of here, and then at the end of the arc when they're trying to escape, Big Mom, so they're gonna have to escape from Big Mom too, I guess.
No, because Big Mom is Big Mom's not gonna stay at the end of Wano for the whole thing. She's gonna get inside.
Yeah, eventually.
Yeah, she's not just gonna stay at the waterfall.
But the thing is, the people that Big Mom have with her, they can cause a lot of trouble, man.
Bro, do y'all remember when I was saying that you don't necessarily have to beat Kaido to open the borders of Wano?
Yeah.
So, like I've been saying, Kaido is either going to get nerfed, or he's going to get X'd out of the arc, or he's going to get both.
I think. I mean, I see what you're saying, but
when you mean X'd out, what do you mean X'd out?
Like, he's saying like he's not going to be relevant in the fight.
When I say that he gets X'd out, he just gets removed from the arc for a certain period of time to allow the Straw Hats to make it reasonable.
Fuck up
him and Big Mom are like fighting.
Yeah,
on the side
him and Big Mom fight or something like that, and then so Orochi dies, Orochi gets assassinated, so on and so forth, and then like that'll be the final straw for Kaido to be like, okay, well, now it's time for me to move on this brand.
When you say shit like that, that just makes me think that, instead of Zoro fighting King, it'd be like it'd be like Kid fighting King or some shit like that. So and then Zoro fights the Shogun.
Yeah, so that's the thing with like when I saw like King and his devil fruit, it's just I don't think Zoro has to fight King.
Yeah, I agree. It doesn't seem like a fight for Zoro.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Zoro's probably gonna fight Kiyoshiro or Orochi or someone like that.
I don't think Sanji has to fight Queen.
Yeah.
Like now, how it is
like Luffy and Kid and Law, right? Probably take out
because we've been saying it, right? How Luffy struggled versus Katakuri, then all of a sudden Zoro beats her right hand. It's like, huh?
Nah.
It's just it's kind of weird. But if it comes down where it's like King is beating their ass, and all of a sudden Marco steps in, it's like, okay, I can see that. And as far as Queen, I don't know.
Don't forget that they're attacking on the full moon. So the minks are definitely going to transform. So Inarashi and Nekomamushi are going to come into play.
I forgot about these.
I don't know. I still disagree with the fact that Kaido's not going to be a factor in the arc because I still think like he's been built up to be the main antagonist.
He's too big of a piece to just like
so
on the side.
Who the fuck is Law gonna be fighting? Drake?
Law, Kid, and Luffy are fighting Kaido.
We're saying like if like Kaido gets X'd out of the arc.
I don't think Kaido gets X'd out.
I said Kaido gets X'd out of the arc
because the thing is,
gets nerfed.
I don't think Kaido's the type to retreat, regardless if Orochi's there or not.
Because my whole thing is like say what Matt says actually happens, right? Where like Kaido and Big Mom are fighting on the sideline, and then they assassinate Orochi or whatever, and then Kaido finds out about it. He's not going to be like, "Oh shit, we got to retreat for now." He's like, "Yo, give me this."
Yeah, if anything, it'd be the other way around, where Kaido goes down.
Yeah, because like this is Kaido's territory.
He's occupied. He's occupied Wano for over 2 decades, bro.
Yeah, exactly. He's not going to give that up without falling straight up.
Like, okay, this is what I'm saying though. If Luffy does that, they take down Orochi and then they leave. They leave Wano, right? But
the thing is, they can't, Matt.
Why?
Because Luffy said himself he wants to leave this place as a great place for Otama by the time he gets out of there. So it's like the rule of Kaido and Orochi, that has to be gone. The people have to be liberated as far as getting the food that they need, the necessary nutrients, all that shit. Where it's like they can't just leave because Big Mom is there or Kaido is there. They gotta liberate the country.
What if Kaido is like, okay, we lost Orochi and we lost like all these important resources handling all this shit, and I'm still trying to do this grand ass war, and this is not what the fuck I'm trying to do right now. So then he retreats.
But all his resources are in Wano.
Yeah.
Like, do you take them with
what
you?
happened to the Snow Island?
Bro, this
Snow
is
Island
how
pretty much is Wano. Wano and Onigashima Island are like pretty much the same thing.
This is how I feel as far as like, so okay, look, I said that I'm accounting for both. I think both things are gonna happen because Kaido has to get weaker.
Why?
Because dude, the motherfucker is too strong. Unless
so.
Luffy, bro, what?
No, he's kind of strong, bro.
I think he's gonna get nerfed.
I think he's strong, but I don't think he's too strong.
Bro, look, he has gotten every Yonko that we've had in the arc has gotten nerfed to some degree. But somehow, some way, shape, or form. Yeah. Whitebeard and Big Mom are the perfect examples. This needs to happen to Kaido, and I think that Big Mom is going to serve that. So let's just, I'll hop on board with Kaido going down, right? If Kaido does go down, like Big Mom needs to weaken him, or he needs to be weakened, or it needs to be justified how Luffy and Kid get so strong that they're able to fight against him.
Luffy, Kid, and Law?
Or unless it's like literally 4 or 5 supernova. I don't think 3 supernova can beat Kaido,
3
bro.
is enough, man.
Yeah, I think 3 is enough.
Here's the thing with Kaido.
We're also assuming, though, really quick, we're also assuming that they're getting stronger throughout the arc in some way, shape, or form. That's the thing.
So they're going to get fights before Kaido, right? And my thing
is that... How was 3 enough when he pulled up on 4?
That was then.
Well, that was
and
before.
The thing is, Apu, Hawkins, and Kid is not Luffy and Law. So here's the thing.
Yeah, that's the thing. We don't even know if they fought them. Like Kid might have been the only one that fought them.
I think, first of all, 2 admirals take down a Yonko, right? For sure.
Okay.
Right. And
does it matter which 2 admirals or any 2 admirals?
Any 2.
No, any 2 admirals. It doesn't matter which.
Yeah, there's no way like no Yonko's fucking with 2 of them monsters. So with Luffy right now, I don't think he can beat an admiral right now, but the admiral is definitely going to have to go in. The admiral is not low diffing Luffy at all.
Is he using his best move against Luffy?
Probably. So it's like I think right now it's mid diff at least to beat Luffy. So with Luffy, Kid, and Law, if they get even stronger than they are now throughout the arc, I think that's enough to take down a Yonko. And the reason why I think it's different from Whole Cake is that we know for a fact Luffy was not on Big Mom's level, right?
Yeah.
Right.
And so they had to have conditions in store for it to make sense in some way where they get out of there. For Kaido, I think this is just a changing of the guard, where it's time for Luffy, Law, Kid, and whoever Oda wants to step out there to say, yo, they're next up. And I think a preview of that was what Morgan said. So what's more validation than those three taking down Kaido? And eventually it's like, then who do you appoint the new Yonko? You don't appoint a new Yonko yet, but another event has to happen. And then you're like, okay, that's the nigga. Which I think happens on Elbaf, where Luffy 1v1's Big Mom.
I don't know. Something would have to happen for Big Mom. Like, the only way I see Big Mom getting out of this alive is if, like, fucking, like, Blackbeard, like, takes her territory and she has to leave or something.
She's definitely... Like, the thing is, I think after Wano is good, Luffy's getting out of there. After Kaido or whoever falls and leaves, Luffy is moving on. And leaving...
What if Blackbeard attacks Whole Cake Island with Katakuri, Snack, and Cracker there?
Then they're getting fucked up.
Yeah, no, Blackbeard has his own like, what if like he heard about you said he heard about Kaido and Big Mom meeting? He's like, okay, yeah, I'm about to go fuck them off real quick.
Even more reason for Big Mom to just follow Luffy and him to Elbaf. She has nowhere to return to.
I don't know.
Like if that's you don't think she'd be like one of those types? Because she is arrogant. I could see her going back.
No, she would not go back when her right now. The thing is, a Big Mom, when she has her mind fixed on something, it doesn't matter what the fuck is going on.
At that point in time,
but you also have to remember Tato Land is like
wouldn't.
the most important thing to her though, because like the whole Mother Caramel thing, she
Why
can't
would
give it up.
If he fucked up like her kids, and he fucked up, you don't think Big Mom is going after Big Blackbeard?
Who did No. Who did it first? Who did it first?
I don't think Blackbeard's going.
Who fucked up her kids and Tato Land first?
Yeah, but this is like way different.
I don't think Blackbeard. I don't think Blackbeard would go to Whole Cake, bro. I think that
he would send somebody. I think he would send somebody, not him himself.
Well, see, this is the thing.
What if this nigga sends out Kiji, bro?
The Marines are gonna the Marines are gonna start to come into play too, though.
Eventually, yeah. I think the Marines have to be there to hold off Big Mom's family.
The Marines want to take over. The Marines move headquarters into the New World because they want to extend their jurisdiction. So whenever it comes down to Kaido and Big Mom losing their positions, I think that there's going to be all-out war between the Supernova and the Marines to establish dominance. No, because just to establish dominance. Like after Wano. And assuming like Big Mom goes down right after Wano, and then like the 4 Yonko arc is over, and then like it's just smooth sailing the Raft Tail, or whatever it is.
High key. You know what I'm starting to realize? I'm starting to realize Wano is Wakanda.
Shut up. How is the Yonko? If only one Yonko goes down, how does that make like the entire Yonko saga like finished? Wouldn't they like?
It's not done. No, that's just it's not done.
No, I was asking like Matt because that's. What
I didn't say if one Yonko goes down. The Yonko.
No, you said when.
This is definitely the last
end of the Yonko saga, and then we.
I don't think it's done because the thing is,
this is the last arc of the Yonko saga for sure.
I don't think so. You know why? You know why it's not for? We've only gotten two like major things with the Yonko.
And then we still got to see what the fuck Blackbeard and Shanks is doing.
You still got to see Blackbeard and Shanks, and then they're gonna have a fight at some point.
Yeah,
Shanks and Blackbeard are gonna fight at some point.
So I think
it's 3 arcs. It's Zoe, fucking Whole Cake, and this, and that's usually how it works. Like the Water 7 Ennie's Lobby, it was the fucking like Davy back shit, and then Ennie's Lobby and Water 7, and then.
That doesn't mean that this saga is confined to 3 arcs.
Yeah, I think.
But it would be way too long.
But if you just, really, if Fruit's trying to say, if you look at the history, this is how it's going.
Yeah.
So to bet against history would be like you're taking.
I don't think there's anything wrong with it because this is a different scale. It's like this is the Yonko saga, the greatest pirates in the world. You can't give them mini arcs, right? You have to give them
mini arcs.
The Yonko saga
like fucking 80 chapters.
No. That's what I'm saying. Big Mom got 80.
Until Whole Cake.
Right, Big Mom got 80. Kaido's probably gonna get over 100. I think Shanks and
Black. Didn't he say he didn't want to go like longer than Dressrosa ever again? So why would it be over 100?
Cause we don't care about what that nigga say. That nigga always lie.
Yeah. He said, like One Piece is supposedly like 70%.
It's gonna be around 100. It won't be over.
Bro, the Yonko saga started at Whole Cake Island. They didn't start at Zoe.
No, it started in Zoe.
Bro.
I mean, I think regardless of where it started, I don't think we can say it's a Yonko saga. Unless we get more of Shanks and Blackbeard.
Yeah, and then you can't say. I mean, like like, bro, a saga is several arcs in one. It's not.
Fruit was just trying to say it's 3 because that's how all the other sagas have played out in One Piece.
Bro, there's only been one other saga.
That's not true.
What's another saga?
Okay, the Summit War saga was Sabaody, Amazon Lily, and Impel Down. The Water 7 saga, I said already.
Are you forgetting? And Marineford, are you forgetting? That's 4 arcs, bro. You just casually left out Marineford.
Well, yeah, but they were like short. They were like shorter. They were all short arcs, though.
Oh, come on now, Froob.
Amazon Lily. Well, you could.
What I'm saying,
you could go with it could go with like Impel Down though.
Zoe was short.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah, Zoe.
So if you split those up, then it's 4. But if you count them as one, it's 3.
Bro, what I'm saying, bro, is that you can't you can't confine this this saga thing to just 3 arcs. Like, it's just however it like let the story tell itself, right? And then.
No, I agree. I'm just saying in general, the way it works is like they have like 1 or 2 small to medium size, and then it goes into like the big like arc. And I think this is going to be the big arc to end off the saga. That's all I'm saying.
Wait, Fruit, do you think we get more from Blackbeard and Shanks before the saga is over?
No, I think that'll be for the next one.
Why?
To be
Why
honest,
not though?
I think.
The thing is, I don't know what the fuck is gonna happen in this thing. For all we know, Shanks and Blackbeard could be on Wano. I don't fucking know. But
I don't know.
The thing is like I'm just saying this is probably gonna be the end of this saga for now. That's all I'm saying. And then we'll get in another entire other plot point.
I think because Elbaf has connections to Big Mom, I don't think she's done here in Wano. And the thing is, if Big Mom does go to Elbaf, is that a continuation of the saga?
I mean, I honestly think that it's very possible that all 3 of the Yonko die by the end of this arc, but outside of Blackbeard.
The thing is, I would agree with you, but I think Luffy and Shanks have to meet again first.
Yeah, I mean, we've had this conversation 100 times. I disagree, but
why do they have to meet?
Because I think it's kind of a validation of Luffy's journey, right? Where that's something that we've always wanted for the story. And Oda, not showing, it's kind of like Ace dying before Luffy meeting him again. Like, that would never happen. You knew Ace and Luffy would reunite again. So for Shanks to die before Luffy meets him and have that last conversation when Luffy at this point is somewhat his peer, I think that's something that from the beginning of the series, when he gave Luffy that hat, we need to see Luffy eye to eye again with that hat and tell him, you've earned that.
I understand that.
Yeah, I get that.
I get that 100%. But I think that I think for the sake of Luffy's, I think it would be more beneficial for Luffy's character if Shanks dies.
Thematically,
I think it's more beneficial for the story in general.
No. Thematically, it makes if this was Hunter x Hunter, yes, Shanks dies before meeting Luffy again. But in One Piece and how Oda does with his characters, I think this is going to be a moment.
I don't know. I feel like it ramps up the kind of like the end fight with Blackbeard even more. If Blackbeard kills Shanks before he can meet him, it like ramps up that whole thing.
Bro, but I think it's like if say Luffy has that one last meeting with Shanks, right? And then Shanks is like, "Yo, let's meet again." Right? Next time we meet, we're gonna have a real fight on the seas, right? Because they're not gonna fight when they meet again. What would be
the purpose?
The purpose to meet again and fight.
Also, another thing is you got to remember, he said that Shanks was going to be last as long as he defeated the Yonko, and he's not defeating Blackbeard first.
That's what I'm saying. So when they meet again, they're not going to fight. Luffy's not going to want to take down Shanks at that time. So it's just going to be, it's kind of like, hey, you're now here. Let me give you some pointers and just acknowledge you.
I think Luffy's going to give him the hat back, and then
he's not going to take it.
After Luffy leaves that situation, he's going to get Shanks is going to get taken down by Blackbeard.
Right.
Then Luffy's going to get his hat back, and then...
I don't even think.
No.
I don't think Shanks takes that.
Shanks doesn't take the
thing. I think that would be a lot. If that would be, pretty dope. But like the same way that I feel about Luffy kind of meeting Shanks again is the same way I feel about Zoro fighting Mihawk. I don't feel like it.
I don't feel like it should happen. I see what you're saying.
I don't think it's not nearly the same connection.
No, I think it is.
Well, no, the reason why I say like I feel after Zoro bowed his head to Mihawk, it kind of took away that grudge match that was there.
I agree.
It took away So what I'm saying though is like if Zoro doesn't get to defeat Mihawk before, or if he's not the one to take the title away, I think that would like fuel him even more, because he had Mihawk as his goal, and that's what he had set on him. And then this is just changed, all like all at the flip of a dime.
Yeah.
I
think the same thing as Zoro's getting his shit robbed from him.
Right, but the thing is, the reason why it's different from Luffy and Shanks is that Mihawk isn't the reason why Zoro became a swordsman. Mihawk isn't the reason.
I mean, not really, but kind of at the same time.
He's not.
Yeah, kind of. Zoro became
a swordsman and then wanted to be the best. Right. He always wanted to be the best. So once he found out who the best was, that was his goal. So he's not the reason why he became a swordsman.
Right? Well, yeah, I mean, obviously he didn't like see a poster on his wall. He's like, I want to be like that one day. Exactly. But like, realistically, he wanted to be the best swordsman, which is why he became.
Luffy modeled his life and his goals off of just how brilliant Shanks was. Like, even Garb said it, like, you're so influenced by Red here. You know what I'm saying? Even after you say you wanted to be a great Marine, like, Shanks had a great impact on Luffy. And then Luffy's, like, whole persona is because of Shanks and his gift to him. So it's like, with Zoro and Shanks, it's like the connection is
like
there.
A teacher-student thing.
Right. That's like Rayleigh and Luffy.
It's like father-son thing.
Yeah, it's
I'm not comparing the relationships. I'm comparing the impact that it's going to have if Luffy doesn't meet Shanks, and if Zoro is not able to take the title from Mihawk. I'm just comparing the impact of them not reaching those goals because they're attached to a person that they've been chasing.
Well, the thing is, even if, like, honestly, Zoro and Luffy could meet Shanks and Mihawk at the same time.
Yeah,
that could happen.
It could happen, but
where like, Zoro and Mihawk has a spar. They have a spar.
I mean, Zoro doesn't have to kill Mihawk to beat him in swordsmanship, honestly.
Yeah, right. He doesn't have to beat. He doesn't. And I don't. It's not of Luffy's character, and it's not. I don't think Zoro was ever gonna kill Mihawk
at all.
Yeah. But I just think, as far as like aiding to the Blackbeard pirates, to that match. That's inevitably gonna happen. Certain things have to happen between the red hair pirates and the Blackbeard pirates because the Straw Hats are connected and intertwined with both of them. Usopp is Yasop's dad. Shanks is.
But I do think he would get to see his dad again, because I always thought that it would be dope that if Luffy ever saw Shanks, like as soon as they see each other, Shanks just did some crazy high speed move and just tries to like take Luffy's head off to see where he at. Like no warning, let me just like rush him. Just to see, and then Luffy casually dodges the shit, smiling. I think that'd be a dope moment.
But the thing is, for strong characters, an acknowledgement is a clash. We've seen it time and time again. Yeah. Like we saw like the exchange with Doffy and Crocodile ended with the clash. We saw with the clash with like Mihawk and Vista. It's like a respect thing, a clash. We saw Whitebeard and Shanks. They had a clash where it's like, for Shanks to really acknowledge Luffy, he has to come at him, and Luffy has to like block it. And then Shanks like, I knew you could do this. It's like that moment is kind of necessary, I think, for Luffy's development. And then the story of One Piece in general. Like I don't think
it's necessary at all.
I think it's absolutely
I don't think it's necessary at all. I think it's better for the story if they don't meet. Just me personally.
I'm not saying that it's better for the story that they do. I just think that's what's gonna happen.
But
I mean, as a fan, I would just like to see it.
You want to see it? Like Oda wants the fan. Oda is not going to rob the fans of that moment. Absolutely not.
I think they're going to meet, bro. He's going to give him his hat back, and then
but Matt, we know that Oda doesn't care about fights for real. He even said it. Like the only fights that's going to have like more than one chapter is typically Luffy's. He even said it.
Like, I'd rather have Shanks and Luffy that meeting than having King's Hockey explained. Like, that shit right there, we got that.
You need it.
Like, chapter 1.
You need it.
If we don't get them to at least meet and have, like, the passing of the mantle,
that's going to be so emotional, bro. Because it's going to be like.
Well, actually, you know what I think about? Luffy would probably try to get that nigga his hat back, and he'd probably be like, nah, nigga,
it looks better on you.
Now.
Yeah, it looks better on you.
Yeah.
That's what he's going to say. It looks better on you. Yeah. That's it.
And then he gonna get clapped afterwards.
No.
That's cute. That's cute.
I mean, once he gets to that point, I don't think he's gonna.
Shanks is getting clapped.
No.
Shanks is like a fucking.
I'm talking about
Shanks is like a walking
Blackbeard.
time bomb. You know for a fact he's gonna die. We just don't know when.
Yeah, I'm saying. I'm talking about Blackbeard.
You know what I wish would happen, right? After say Luffy meets Shanks, right? Then they depart. Then Blackbeard embarrasses Shanks. What I mean embarrasses Shanks, literally pick his crew apart, but then he puts it on display. Where it's like he says, "Yo, is this your king?"
Nah. Hey. On some Black Panther.
Nah, that ain't gonna happen because the thing is, like, so this is the thing with Blackbeard, right? Like with Blackbeard's fruit, it would not surprise me. Like Froob said, he hopes that Blackbeard doesn't come take Kaido's fruit. It would not surprise me if Blackbeard already has multiple other devil fruits. Yeah. Because of the simple fact that I don't think that he has that he was able to get Whitebeard's fruit because of this irregular body that he has. I think that he has the fruit. No, I think that he has the fruit because Blackbeard's entire plan was based on him getting the fruit that he got from Thatch. Yes, that was the basis of his entire plan. So whenever I like, you know, we found out how the devil fruits, their essence is transferred from one fruit to another when a devil fruit user dies. So I think essentially what happened was that Blackbeard absorbed the essence of the Quake fruit with his devil fruit.
Yeah, I agree with that one.
And that's how he's able to. And I think that that's what he's going to be doing like with this devil fruit hunting, because yeah, he's devil fruit hunting for his crewmates, but I think that he's devil fruit hunting for himself because
for both. Yeah.
Yeah. Doing it for both. And I think that,
but I think like, his max is going to be 3 though.
I
think his max.
That's only because of the flag too. People only think the max is 3 because of
people only think
play an important role though.
Yeah.
It's not like something to scoff at, but
it plays.
It's a chance it could be more than 3.
I think it's no chance to be more than 3. Honestly,
you might be out here rocking.
I wouldn't say no chance, but it would be
I can't say no
chance, but I think it's just going to be.
I say 0 chance.
It would be over.
I think he have like.
I mean, my whole thing is just like
a bomb ass zone and a bomb.
I say 0 chance. Like this nigga out here with 10 devil fruits. No.
I wouldn't be surprised if this happened, but it's like if Kaido or fucking Blackbeard gets Kaido's fruit, at that point it's like, come on, bro, like you got the strongest
one. What kind of power up would Luffy need to take care of that?
Conqueror's Haki.
Oh, a really flashback.
But Blackbeard, you say
really flashback.
What did Blackbeard have that too?
So what? Luffy's probably gonna be stronger. Luffy's probably gonna have the best
Luffy's Conqueror's Haki is gonna be so much stronger that he can negate
take out a darkness dragon. That's what Shanks is gonna have to do. A darkness dragon is causing sea quakes at ease.
It's not negating. We're not saying that he's gonna negate his fruit. I'm not saying that.
No, I know that. I'm saying like you said.
Why'd you just ask me that?
No, because I asked you. Because we were talking about how Blackbeard would be so fucking strong if he had Kaido's fruit, right? We have 3 of the strongest fruits in the verse. And then I said, how the fuck is Luffy going to beat that? And you're like, Conqueror's Haki. So I was going to say, his Conqueror's Haki is so much stronger that like the fruit difference doesn't even matter.
Do we think Blackbeard doesn't have King's Haki?
No, he's definitely got it.
No, I think that Blackbeard probably does have King's Haki, but the thing is that everyone was like, dude, whenever Luffy used Conqueror's Haki at Marineford, everybody literally shit a brick or 2.
Yeah, then we saw Don Chinjao with
there has to be.
Come on, don't act like that's not facts.
I'm not gonna sleep on Don Chinjao, bro. Like that. No, I'm not gonna do that, bro.
He's young. That's the it's like he's young, and it's like
he's a rookie.
It shows how much he doesn't care, like how much trouble he'll cause, and also shows like how much he's been through.
I think they really and the thing is, it was a powerful surge, right? Where
it was really powerful.
Luffy was far away from that platform. And he knocked out the guards that are about to kill Ace. They're like, "What the hell?"
But they didn't say nothing about how far he was, bro. They were shitting about the fact that he had Conqueror's Haki. That's what they were talking about, bro. So what I'm saying is, eventually, like whenever Conqueror's Haki gets expanded on more, which will probably be Shanks versus Blackbeard, then I think that's when we're finally going to see why Conqueror's Haki is so devastating and why it's so fucking crazy strong.
I just want to see Shanks mad one time, bro. I just want to see.
It's only gonna be one time. I just want to see. So I hope you're ready.
Yeah.
No. I think he's going. I think he's going to fake.
That's facts, but you hold.
No, I think he's going to fake on Luffy. He's going to fake he's going to come at him one time. Seriously.
Well, bro, then we're not going to see the full. We're not going to see the full extent of his power. I'm saying
no, but the thing is, no. I'm talking
until he fights Blackbeard.
No, I'm not. I don't even care about all. I'm talking like that one time where we see like the extent of it, like just how powerful.
Oh,
like,
you know what I'm talking about?
You know on Bleach when the Reiatsu first show up.
No. You know when in Hunter x Hunter when Hisoka's in that hallway with Gon and Killua, and he literally cannot step through without that shit.
You just want to see just the aura and just see the difference between him and Luffy at that time when they meet. I think we're gonna see that.
I don't think we'll see that because I don't think when they do meet the difference is gonna be that huge. But to see that would be so nasty.
I think it's gonna be a Clash of Conquerors when they meet. I think I think
that'd be dope.
I think it's gonna be a Clash of Conquerors.
Hey, it'd be dope if like Luffy steps on his ship and like start breaking that nigga ship.
Or Luffy's like Luffy jumps on, he's like holding his hat like, yo.
That would be gay as fuck, bro.
No,
why would he have to? Bruh, that's so.
We can't turn that shit off, dog. It's so strong.
If his conqueror's hockey breaks his ship like
bro,
Shanks did Whitebeard.
that would be gay because Shanks did that to an enemy. Him and Shanks aren't enemies.
Wait, him and Whitebeard were enemies?
Shanks enemy?
They were not enemies.
Bro, whenever Shanks did that, he literally said, "Yeah, I had to do that because I'm coming onto an enemy ship."
He was,
that is literally what he said.
Bro, here's the thing.
Is
bro.
I mean, it's the same way like all the supernova are enemies. Like sometimes they work. They're not really enemies like that unless they got a grudge against each other. But they,
okay. What I'm saying is the relationship that Whitebeard and Shanks had is definitely not the same relationship that Luffy and Shanks will have. Yeah. So for him to walk onto Shanks' ship and use Conqueror's hockey like that, bro, that shit would be gay.
But the thing is, Shanks' was kind of leaking out. It was kind of like a little. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like it was a flex. It was a flex. Because the thing is, some of these niggas only heard about Red Hair, right? So when you see this nigga step on the ship and it's like he knocks out like half the fucking crew and then he talks shit to Marco, it's just like a little flex. Where Luffy,
Shanks' crew knows about Luffy, bro. He doesn't have to do that.
No. At that point, they would not know about that Luffy. They would not.
Bro, the thing is, nigga in the bounty.
No. Luffy to them, he's still a fucking kid.
Yeah.
Okay, Luffy, he's still a kid, right? But that nigga has a 1.5 billion berry.
Exactly,
bounty,
right. But then Shanks said you're not ready yet.
Seeing him in person,
right? But if Luffy pulls up on that crew, right, and just walks up to Shanks, doesn't give a fuck. They're like, yo, is that the same kid?
Yeah, like what if randomly Corey's like this big time rapper?
Soldier Boy when Luffy comes into that shit. Luffy!
Right.
The nigga got stopped at Marineford. We had to save him. Luffy!
And then Luffy gonna be like, oh, okay.
Nigga that was about to drown, Luffy.
That got fucked up by a cow and let his brother die? Nah. Nah. I think, like I said, I just want Shanks and Luffy to meet. That's all. I do want that. That is a moment that I actually really want.
That's like top.
Get a shit pushed in by Blackbeard.
When it happens, I'm starting my channel, and it's gonna
be. Bro, if you wait till then, like they meet.
I'm gonna delete this video.
Shanks
is gonna have like 2 weeks worth of content, and then he's gonna have to switch to a new series.
Shanks is gonna get his shit pushed in by fucking Blackbeard. He's also not gonna meet Luffy.
We'll see.
I think he gonna hold his own, and then like some whole shit gonna happen.
Yeah, probably. Aokiji coming in some shit with Ice Time.
No. I want to know what the fuck Aokiji is doing, bro.
Bro, Aokiji is not really with the Blackbeard pirates.
It's like obviously
definitely on some spy.
No, shit. But he's on some spy shit. But Blackbeard knows.
I think Aokiji's gonna die too.
Blackbeard's too smart because he was basically on the other side. He was plotting against someone else.
Hey, y'all ever seen The Prestige?
Yes, with who's the dude that plays Batman? Who's the dude that plays Batman?
Christian Bale.
And that one. Yes.
I only think there's gonna be like in One Piece. I say that there's probably gonna be at max 3 more deaths.
I think Shanks is gonna die. I think
3 deaths.
And then maybe Garp.
Lucky if we get like 1 more.
Bro, we got 2 in Whole Cake.
nigga, them shits didn't count. We got one in whole cake. We got Pedro.
We got Pedro and Pound.
Yeah,
I mean, we haven't seen Pedro's body yet, so you never know.
we got Pedro's death, and that was it. And who?
Pound.
Who is that?
Come on, bro.
Who is that?
Don't play Big Daddy Pound sign like that.
Bro, what, Brago? You gay?
Big Daddy Pound.
Wow, that's wild coming from you, Vin Daddy Big Smoke.
Bro, I never said that.
Yes, you did, nigga. It's all it's all recorded, dog.
I never said that, bro.
This nigga Matt be saying shit.
Have Big Daddy Vin Smoke shirts?
Nah, we definitely gonna have some Vin Daddy Big Smoke shirts for LA. We all rocking them.
Bro, get the fuck out of here. Y'all niggas are wild.
Vin Daddy polos.
Yeah.
Nah, man. But I think there's gonna be 3 more deaths in One Piece. Okay, 3 deaths.
Sanji, Shanks, and who else?
So we know you don't like Shanks.
I say that Shanks is gonna die. I say aside from the Yonko, right? Aside from the Yonko, so Kaido's gonna die, Big Mom's gonna die,
and Sabo.
I think that all of the Yonko have to die to lose their positions. Just my personal opinion.
I agree.
So there doesn't have to be any more Yonko though, because like wasn't before the Yonko there was no Yonko system. The Yonko system came with just these 4. So there could be no Yonko. There could also
not just these 4 because Whitebeard was a Yonko.
Okay,
gonna be trying to be Yonko anymore. Niggas gonna be trying to be Pirate King anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, that's perfectly fair, but they're still gonna get rid of the Yonko that are present right now.
Oh,
who's gonna die?
So okay, so look,
Big
aside from the
Yonko,
aside from the Yonko, I'll say Dragon is gonna die.
That's tough.
I think Dragon might die.
I think that one of the Straw Hats has to die. I think I doubt that one of them. So if I nominate for one of the Straw Hats to die,
it has to be Zoro.
I would say Usopp or Robin.
No, Robin's like I would say
if Zoro
Usopp.
dies, I'm fucking killing myself.
I would say Usopp or Robin.
Call me up. We gotta
do
it together.
But like my for sure deaths in One Piece, I think are gonna be Shanks and Dragon are gonna be the top
Shanks 2. Shanks is going to die. Dragon might later on.
Y'all niggas sad. Yo, y'all
facts. Like, y'all do not like Shanks.
Shanks is dead, dog.
I love Shanks, but that nigga.
You know how sad that's gonna be that Luffy never got to give him like the hat. Never even got the attempt.
Well, even if he does meet him, regardless, Shanks is dead.
Actually, he's gonna die.
Yeah, no matter
before they meet or after they meet, because if he doesn't get to meet him and then they die, that shit is sad as fuck.
I think
like,
he's gonna die afterwards.
Okay,
I think that he's gonna die before they meet. I think
I think he's gonna die before they meet. But even if they do meet, he's fucking dying either way. Like there's no way he lives to me.
He's dying. Inevitably, he's gonna kick the fucking bucket because Blackbeard put your shit in.
He's like that fucking Jiraiya character that just needs to fucking die.
So Blackbeard about to go out his way, even though he doesn't even have like a devil fruit. Bro, Shanks doesn't have any kind of popping devil fruit though, so it's like no reason to go after Shanks.
Well, no,
he's gonna go after him though.
Shanks is gonna go after Blackbeard.
Yeah.
Well, my headcanon is kind of like I think that Blackbeard wants to take out Shanks because Shanks is Blackbeard's biggest threat for like multiple reasons, but one of the main reasons is that Blackbeard's whole thing is like he kind of counters people that have devil fruits, and Shanks is like the person who doesn't have a devil fruit, so he's like the worst matchup.
Yeah, that makes sense.
They'll try to take him out.
Froob, I agree with what you said though about like the Jiraiya thing. Like Shanks is that character that like that's like Jiraiya that you know was gonna die
when it's animated.
Man, fuck all this One Piece shit. Honestly, we be talking about One Piece.
Yeah,
don't even get this shit in there.